It's a showcase at the Palace tonight as Boyd County rolls in on a 7-game winning streak looking for more. Tonight, Raceland has to find a way to slow down the top-scoring offense in the region for a shot to get back on track heading into the postseason. Can the Rams cage the high-octane offense of Boyd, or will the Lions silence the Rams? It's Boyd County and Raceland next on Cool TV. It's time to hit the hardwood for exciting high school basketball action on the Cool Hits Sports Network and Cool TV. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Clark's Pumpin' Shops of the Tri-State, River Cities Builders, A&A Porta Potties, Stoltz Pharmacy, Greg Gibson Insurance, Callahan's Excavating, James Do It Best Hardware, Ashland Credit Union, Trace Hermanos Mexican Restaurant, Members Choice Credit Union, Ashland Community and Technical College, the Greenup Baptist Association, First and People's Bank, Kentucky Farmers Bank, Pure Country Automotive, Raceland Christian Church, Orcut Tree Services, Gillum Drug, All That Blooms, Grayson Sporting Goods, Bowman's Auto and Collision Center, Eastside Kids Boutique, First Light Home Care, and Tyler's Pizza. Now, let's go courtside for a countdown to tip-off on the Cool Hits Sports Network and Cool TV.
And a pleasant good evening from the Palace on the campus of Raceland Worthington High School. Welcome to Countdown to Tip-Off on the Cool Hits Sports Network. James Collier, happy to have you along with us here tonight as the Raceland Rams welcome in the Boyd County Lions here on this Tuesday evening. The Lions come in hot as about as hot as it can get right now, especially going into this time of the season, as 18-4 kind of hitting their stride, if you will, coming into the last couple of weeks of the regular season. More importantly, riding a 7-game winning streak that started back with an 83-55 blowout over Lawrence County. In the midst of those 7 games, they've gone over the century mark 3 of those, back-to-back against West and Fairview. Knocked off Ashland. It was Ashland's first region loss in a year, 88-80 up at Anderson Gymnasium. And then they got one back against Letcher County Central on Saturday for Senior Day, 66-50. For the Rams, they snapped a 4-game losing streak, their second 4-game losing streak of the season. They had lost 8 of 9 by going back on the road after a 51-41 loss against Russell, and they knocked off Nicholas County 64-58. The Rams, they're at home the rest of the way. Boyd, Lewis, Fairview, Greenup, and Lawrence. That'll close out the regular season for them. For Boyd County, several games still on tap. They'll got Elliott County at home, Perry County Central on the road, Harlan County at home on Saturday. Then next week, Russell at home, that reschedule from the snow event we had a little while ago. And then Morgan and East Carter on the road to close things out for the last part of the regular season. Decent crowd on hand here tonight as the teams are going through their warm-ups, and we're happy to have you along with us here tonight. We'll take a break, and we'll come back and take a look at the visitors on the scoreboard, the Boyd County Lions. That's as we continue our coverage here on Countdown to Tip-Off on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
For those on the go, the smoothie connoisseur, the break room favorite, and for those that just never quite have it all, Clark's has what you need to keep your day on track. Make life easier and keep your busy schedule moving forward with everything you need at Clark's. Clark's Pumpin' Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Does your gas station or convenience store need a facelift? If so, call River City Builders at 473-4112 for your remedy. Big or small projects, River Cities Builders is a company for all your needs. We have extensive experience in the petroleum industry, from routine gas dispenser and canopy maintenance to above-ground, underground tank and piping work to full-blown remodels and new builds. Call River City Builders at 473-4112 for all your petroleum needs. We'll cover your back and keep your customers pumping gas.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
My truck and I work all day long, so the truck has to be tough. But I want my truck loan easygoing, and that's what I get at my bank. Flexible terms, great rates. My truck loan works for me, just like my truck.
For great rates on loans for your next truck or car, see the good folks at First and People's Bank, the home office, member equal housing lender, FDIC.
Bless Your Heart Boutique in Grayson is your home for all the latest women's fashion, from sweaters, blouses, hats, jackets, skirts, dresses, jewelry, accessories, and more. Bless Your Heart Boutique has it all. And if you can't find the perfect gift for that special lady in your life, get her a gift card from Bless Your Heart Boutique. Open Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturday, 10 to 2, closed on Sunday. That's Bless Your Heart Boutique, 120 South Caramalone Boulevard in the Grayson Town Mall.
Back here on Countdown to Tip-Off on the Cool Hits Sports Network. James Carter, happy to have you along with us here as we get you ready for Boyd and Raceland. Let's take a look at our visitors on the scoreboard tonight. The Boyd County Lions, they come in with a record of 18-4, and they have been solid over the last several games, 7-game winning streak. You look at the numbers there, and they kind of speak for themselves. 47.1% from the field, 35% from beyond the arc. 69% from the charity stripe, averaging nearly 35 rebounds a game. Jacob Spurlock leads the way with 21 a game. Cole Hicks with 18. Jason Ellis, 13 points and 8.5 rebounds. At times, he's flirted with a double-double average on the season as all the way through. And he's been a solid player for this Lions team down inside. For the Rams, 42.8% from the field. Nearly 30% from the arc, 66.6% from the charity stripe, 26 rebounds, and a record of 12-13. Christian Lawrence leading the way with 16.3. Well, speaking of the Lions and Jacob Spurlock, he's a young man that has been kind of a catalyst for this team. And you look at some of the stuff that he's been able to do. Only a freshman, averaging 21 points a game, nearly 6 rebounds, third in the state in made three-pointers a game, shooting 41% from beyond the arc, dropped 40, a career high against Johnson Central, and he's inside of 200 points shy of 1,000 points. That's pretty solid for the freshman. He's certainly one to keep an eye on here tonight and see how things play out as we get this one rolling in just a little bit. Well, let's take a break. When we come back, we'll take a look at the Raceland Rams, a new lineup tonight, and not for a reason that Coach Joe Bryan wants. That's when we return after this here in the pregame show on Countdown to Tip-Off on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around. In addition to the Greenup location, Stultz Pharmacy's newest location is at 437 James Hanna Drive in South Shore, but has retained the name you know and love, McDonald Pharmacy, with the same great service you'll find in the Greenup location, with free delivery service and their convenient drive-thru. Get your vaccinations and allergy shots, and of course, great prescription service at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup and McDonald Pharmacy, James Hanna Drive, South Shore.
Stultz Pharmacy. Doubt, stress, anxiety, frustration, that was yesterday. Today is your day to get back on track to a brighter future. At Ashland Community and Technical College, we're open and ready to help now. With ridiculously affordable, amazingly flexible classes that can lead to highly paid positions in IT, healthcare, and more. The real world's tough, but not as tough as you. Visit kctcs.edu/findyourcareer.
Hey fans, would you do anything to support your team? What about switching your checking account? With Ashland Credit Union's debit card, you can support your favorite team without changing your spending habits. Every time you make an eligible purchase with your debit, so come on in and sign up for your team debit card at Ashland Credit Union, 1300 Central Avenue in Ashland. Membership eligibility required, federally insured by NCUA.
Hey, I'm Erin.
And I'm Michael. Come see us at Bowman's.
Bowman's can do frame repair. They have a downdraft bake oven for a factory paint finish. And they get your vehicle back to its pre-accident condition with qualified iCar Gold certified technicians. Bowman's is also an ASE certified mechanic.
Seemingly had that mojo they had at the beginning of the season after a very hot start. And here tonight, they're going to have to look very deep against obviously one of the top teams in the 16th region. And they're going to have to do it with a new starting five. And it's not because of play or disciplinary actions or anything of that nature. It's simply because of injuries and sickness. Jacob Gauze is out tonight. And also Connor Thacker will not play. Christian Large is going to go, but he is kind of a game-time decision with kind of dealing with a little bit of sickness as well. But a couple of guys getting the start tonight. Connor Sutton is going to be back in that starting rotation after getting the start against Russell, and Noah Wallace will get the nod in that spot to fill the hole by Connor Thacker. Well, looking at Christian Large, he's the leading scorer for the Rams, 16.3 points a game, shooting nearly 50% from the field. Season high 29 against Paris. He made 6 threes in that game. Last season, he missed much of the season to a broken jaw. Did not get to play much of his sophomore campaign, and this year he's kind of trying to make up with lost time as he's one heck of a competitor on the floor. Connor Thacker has had a really good sophomore campaign, 10.3 points per contest, second leading rebounder on this team at 6.5. Raceland, again, 26 rebounds a game. They're giving up 13.5 of those on the bench tonight with Jacob Gauze and Connor Thacker out due to the injury. Turning to the rotation, back in the rotation, I'll say, Jonah Arnett, 8.2 points per game. The 8th grader has certainly played well above his age. Landon Newman has come into his own, I should say, with just at 5 a game. Holden Topping kind of had the nod there at the beginning of the season, and then after the football guys got their foot in the door and back underneath them from their football legs into their basketball legs, Newman kind of took over that point guard position, and Topping's been a guy off the bench. Parker Eisen has been a big contributor as well. Certainly a kid that can jump out into the corner and knock down a long-range jumper at any given time. But the Rams tonight, they know they've got a tough task, and they're going to have to do it shorthanded. But again, you can't fault the way that the schedule lines up. You just kind of have to grab it and go with it. But the good thing for the Rams, they're on the floor of the friendly confines of the Palace the rest of the way. They'll be back here Friday night with Lewis County. That one's a big one there in the 63rd. Russell is the 1 seed. Everything else is still up for grabs. And that happened when Greenup lost to Lewis last week. So where we stand in the 63rd, Russell still has the 1 game left to play. They'll play Greenup on Friday night. And Raceland will play Lewis. Now, Raceland is, at the moment, 0-4 in district play. Greenup County's at 2-2. Lewis is at 2-3. So if Raceland can knock off Lewis on Friday night and then knock off Greenup on Monday when they play that rescheduled game from back on the 27th of January when the Rams were gone due to the All-A Classic, then what you're going to end up with is 3 teams at 2-4 in the district, and they're going to have to flip a coin, draw a straw, peel, whatever they're going to do for a 3-team tie, and decide who's going to be the 2 and the 3, and then the other team will be the 4 seed, and will play Russell in that opening round game. Districts this year up in Vanceburg. It'll begin on not this coming Monday, the Monday after that, February the 20th. We'll be up in Vanceburg for the 63rd, the girls and the boys. And then the following Monday, the 27th, that gets things rolling for the regional tournament, LST Johnson Arena. our little mascot out there buggying down tonight. Girls will play first because the girls will go head off to Rupp Arena and be on the court first in the state tournament. Boys will follow the week there of March the 15th through the 18th, I believe are the dates. 15th through the 18th, yes. So first round and semifinals and championship game on the 18th. All those games down at Rupp Arena. And we'll be down there bringing you all the action from that one. All right, let's take a break. When we come back, we'll get you ready for tip-off and meet our starting lineups as we continue our coverage here on Countdown to Tip-Off on the Cool Hit Sports Network.
Raceland Christian Church, 210 Caroline Road, wishes all of our area athletes the best as they compete in their respective seasons. May you be encouraged by your church family to run with endurance the race set before you in such a way as pleases Jesus so that you gain the prize that never fades away. Raceland Christian Church meets Sunday at 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. at 210 Caroline Road.
For a home because you think you can't afford it, you owe it to yourself to check out Members Choice Credit Union. Members Choice Credit Union has programs for first-time home buyers and more to help put you in the home of your dreams. Call, click, or stop by Members Choice Credit Union today.
Members Choice Credit Union, NMLS 411945, Equal Housing Lender. Call for additional information. Other restrictions may apply.
Hi, my name is Brian Horton, Mission Strategist for the Churches of the Greenup Baptist Association. We exist to revitalize, mobilize, and multiply New Testament churches in Northeast Kentucky and the world. The Churches of the Greenup Association are moving forward together in the Great Commission work. If you live in Lawrence, Boyd, Greenup, Carter, or Elliott counties, I want to invite you to attend one of the Greenup Baptist churches this coming Sunday. Once there, I know you will find a community of people who will welcome you and love you. For more information, go to greenupbaptist.org.
Visit Eastside Kids Boutique in Grayson for the best selection of clothing for boys and girls, including newborns. Eastside Kids Boutique has affordable clothing for every season, including t-shirts, sweaters, hats, and more. Eastside Kids Boutique even has items for that special lady in your life, including home decor, clothing, jewelry, accessories, gift baskets, and more. That's Eastside Kids Boutique, 603 East Main Street in Grayson. Call 606-475-1683 or visit them on Facebook, Eastside Kids.
Big district game, two big district games still for the Rams. Friday night with Lewis and then Monday with Greenup. We'll have all the action right here on the Cool Hit Sports Network. Part of a girl-boy doubleheader on Saturday with the girls playing Greenup County after Greenup knocked off Lewis in overtime last night up in Vanceburg. So if Greenup can take care of business on Saturday against Raceland, they'll end up in a tie at 3-3 with Lewis, and they'll flip a coin to make possibly Lewis have to wear the visiting jerseys in their own gymnasium. But that's where we are. The matches are set. The only thing that could change is whether or not Greenup could get into a coin flip. A win by them on Saturday will do that. That game will play at 3:30. We'll have the call of it right here on Cool TV. And then that evening, around 7:30 or so, it's Raceland boys against Fairview. So girls JV varsity and then boys JV varsity. So approximately around 7:30 on the call of that one as well. All those games right here on Cool TV. If you haven't subscribed to Cool TV, it's real simple to do. Just hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, and hit that little bell. That'll alert you anytime we put out new content along the way. All of our 30-second timeouts tonight is brought to you in part by Bowman's Auto Service and Collision Center on Lexington Avenue in Flatwoods. They get your vehicle looking almost brand new again, and they have experienced mechanics that provide quality service work. That's Bowman's Auto Service and Collision Center, Lexington Avenue in Flatwoods, a proud supporter of high school athletics. All three-pointers by the Lions tonight is brought to you in part by Cisco Properties. Your storage needs is what they can help you with, 24/7 to be exact. For all your storage convenience needs, see the good folks at Cisco Properties. All three-pointers by the Rams tonight brought to you in part by Ram Pharmacy. Ram Pharmacy, Greenup Avenue in Raceland. Ram Pharmacy, your friend for life. And full timeouts and free throw attempts are brought to you in part by Dr. Shannon Johnson and Johnson Chiropractic. When muscle and joint pain slow you down, let Doc get your muscle pain back underway. We'll take a break for the national anthem. When we return, It's Raceland and Boyd County as we continue here on the Cohit Sports Network.
Hello, I'm Michael Bowling, Senior Vice President of Kentucky Farmers Bank. When you do business with Kentucky Farmers Bank, you're making an investment in your community. Your money stays local, we never sell your loan, and in turn, we invest in local families, churches, schools, and charities. We believe in our community, and that's why we are the better bank for loans.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for loans since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com, member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
If you're looking for the best pizza in Carter County, look no further than Tyler's Pizza. Also be sure to check out our daily lunch specials, wings, salads, subs, sandwiches, dinners, sides, desserts, and our world-famous Thai Zone. Tyler's Pizza, 120 Cross Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-4583. Tyler's Pizza is a proud supporter of local high school sports.
Hey, this is Greg Gibson with Greg Gibson Insurance, and just an announcement, I'm retiring from Major League Baseball. This will be my final season. After 24 years as Major League umpire, I'm ready to become a full-time insurance guy. So anyway, if you haven't heard about us, check us out on the web, www.greggibsoninsurance.com. Give us a call today. Stop by. We'd love to talk to you about your insurance. Give us a call today. It's Greg Gibson Insurance, helping you make the right call.
We can dig it at Callahan Excavating. If you need drainage work, demolition work, mobile home lot preparation, pond cleaning, slip repairs, service line installation, parking lot or driveway work, or help with many other projects, contact Callahan Excavating at 606-225-0570. Callahan Excavating are proud supporters of local high school sports.
Back here in the Palace, getting you ready for starting lineups. Let's meet them now. We'll start first with the Boyd County Lions. In the backcourt, number 1, Cole Hicks. Number 2, Jacob Spurlock. And number 4, Griffin Taylor. In the front court, number 3, Jason Ellis. And number 23, Rhett Holbrook. Now let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Rams as the lights go out here in the Palace. No strobe lights, though, tonight. There they go. They got to hold them up behind to get things rolling here in this one. Let's meet our starting lineup for Joe Bryan's 12-13 Raceland Rams. Starting in the backcourt, number 4, Christian Large. He's joined in the backcourt by the senior, number 11, Landon Newman, rounding things out. The 8th grader, number 12, Jonah Arnett. Getting his first start tonight in the front court, number 23, the junior Noah Wallace. And in the middle, number 44 of Connor Sutton. Again, Large, Newman, Arnett, Wallace, and Sutton, the starting 5 for the Raceland Rams. Boyd County in the all red tonight, red tops and bottoms, or white striping down the side, Boyd across the chest on white, and the white numerals on the front and the back. Raceland in the white tops and bottoms, black and orange outline, Rams across the chest in black, and the black numerals on the front and the back. Justin Royster, Jeff Callahan, and Ryan Tomalonis are officials for tonight's game. I'm James Collier, happy to have you along with us tonight. Our executive producers, Ben Spicer, Felicia Collier, and Austin Ray, courtside tonight. Sutton and Ellis center court. Ball's tipped into the front court for the Lions, and Holbrook will start things off here to get things going, working from right to left as I view it here. Rams sagging back. Ellis comes down the center of the lane, now spans it out to the right side, gives it out there to Spurlock. Skips it back out top of the key. Here's Ellis, right at Sutton, stops in the lane, lost the handle on the peel, corrals it back in. Now Cole Hicks. Works off the high ball screen. Hounded there by Arnett. Good defense by the Rams. 30 seconds in, still scoreless. Here's Holbrook. Spins, kicks it off to Hicks. He'll step into a 3 off the wing. No good. Backside rebound there by Spurlock. And then a whistle and a foul underneath. They'll get it on Connor Sutton. That's his first, team's first. And Jacob Spurlock to the free throw line for 2. Spurlock's first free throw is up. And he gets them both. So 2-0 our score. Rams looking at a little bit of pressure. They'll try to skip it down and turns it over. Ellis with the takeaway on the backside. And then a turnover on the backside as well as Large races it ahead in the front court. Brings it off near side. Here's Arnett. Wallace streaks to the lane, tries to throw it back door. It missed Sutton, but it got all the way to the near side corner to Large. Here's Arnett, looking back door. Large off the left elbow. Stops on the baseline, blocked by Cole Hicks. Ahead, Holbrook, finger roll good in transition. And it's 4-0. Here's Arnett tied up. Kicks it near side. Here's a nice pass underneath, and Sutton gets the roller. Rams on the board. They trail it 4-2. Here's Ellis. He wants a 3. It's on the way. Got it. A Cisco Properties 3-ball for Jason Ellis. 7-2 our score here early on in the first. Arnett pitches it ahead. There's Sutton wide open in the backside, but Large's pass was deflected and picked off. Here come the Lions into the front court. Spurlock gets to the elbow. Right side, good. Jacob Spurlock makes it 9-2 with 5:26 to play here in the opening period and a timeout requested by Raceland. It's a 30-second timeout. If your vehicle needs body work, see the good folks at Bowman's Auto Service and Collision on Lexington Avenue in Flatwoods. They get your vehicle looking almost brand new again, and they have experienced mechanics that provide quality service work. Bowman's Auto Service and Collision Center, Lexington Avenue in Flatwoods, a proud supporter of high school athletics. Good look there inside the huddle with Joe Bryan and his Rams. Trying to get things all squared away here as the Lions jump out early to a 9-2 lead. So Raceland basketball on the baseline. Noah Wallace to trigger in. Lions showing a little diamond press that they've been using here. Trying to get after it about three-quarter court. Here's Newman. Brings it ahead to Wallace. Wallace will put it on the deck. Arnett now trying to get away from the double team. 9-2 our score. Arnett on the wing. Goes off the Wallace out of the left corner. Newman thought about attacking. Nothing happening there. Lions being very active out top of the key. Working the basketball around the perimeter. Large wants a 3. It's off the mark. No good. Wallace fires that one back up. And then ball tipped out of bounds. And it'll stay with the Rams. Newman to bring it in. Gives it into Sutton. Hook shot on the baseline's good. Connor Sutton has all 4 of the points for the Rams. In transition, Holbrook from the wing, 3 balls good. A Cisco Properties 3-ball and a timeout requested with 4:28 to go here in the first. As the Rams burn their second timeout here with 4:28 to play in the opening period. That last three-pointer, again, brought to you by Cisco Property. Cisco can help with all your storage and service needs 24/7 at your convenience. Cisco Properties. Bowman's Auto Service and Collision Center 30-second timeout. There's the Ram cheerleaders getting ready to head off to Disney World in the National Cheerleading Competitions. Certainly best wishes for them on their travels and endeavors down at Disney. All right, Raceland brings it in out of the timeout. Again, staying in that diamond press are the Lions. Here's Newman. He's got to get it across in a hurry. Boyd County trying to get it after it, and another turnover by the Rams. Third turnover of the basketball game. Here's Ellis. Gives it off to Hicks. Hicks knifing his way through, turns, gives it back out to Ellis. Ellis stops in the lane. Griffin Taylor cuts left, comes back right, lost the handle on the pill. Large with a takeaway, takes it off the left side with a finger roll with the right hand, good. Christian Large is in the books, and the lead's down to 6. Here's Ellis going to the rack, spins on the baseline, and he walked or a foul. No, we get a foul underneath, and that was on Connor Sutton. That's his second. Here comes. I'll check that. Don't get to get that one on Landon Newman. So that's fortunate there for the Rams that Sutton didn't pick it up. Ellis wants a 3. It's on the way. Got it. 2 3 balls from Jason Ellis. Cisco Property 3 balls, 15-6 now. Here's Parker Ison who checks in. He'll chuck a 3 ball up. It's no good. Ellis with the rebound. Spurlock hounded there by Topping. Starts to attack, and he's fouled on the way to the rack. We'll get that one on Topping. That's his first team's third. Spurlock on the baseline. Shot off the window. High off the window is good. 17-6. He used every piece of window on that one. Here's another turnover out at midcourt. Spurlock off the window, good again. 19-6. And the Lions defense right now breathing down the neck of the Rams like a dragon. Here's Large underneath, off to Ison. Ison has it raked away, but it's a foul. First one on the Lions in the basketball game. Griffin Taylor picks up the foul. His first. Wallace checks back in for Connor Sutton. (19-6) our score. 2.5 to play here in the first. Topping. Throws a dart inside to Wallace. Wallace fakes right, comes back left in front of Ellis, and Ellis picks up the foul. And Wallace will go to the line and shoot 2. So Noah Wallace to the free throw line for 2 free throws. Wallace 0 for 2 from the free throw line, and puts the first one up as no good. Wallace really starting to get it into his own this year. Here's Trey Holbrook and Alex Martin coming on as Red Holbrook and Griffin Taylor will step off. One more for Junior. That was good. 19-7. Here's Hicks on the wing. Go back to Hicks on the wing. 3 ball, yes! Beautiful ball movement there by the Lions. A Cisco Properties 3 ball, the 4th of the contest for the Lions. They're 4 for 5 from downtown Tripletown. Now they jump out of that press once again. Here's Arnett, pitches it ahead to Ison. Ball raked away. Arnett curls it back to Ison, and Ison loses it out of bounds. 5th turnover of the basketball game for the Rams. 1:55 to play here in the first. Hicks into the front court. Keyhole Ellis. Loses his dribble, poked out of his hands, curls it back around. Off to Alex Martin. Martin goes with a lob. It's off the backboard into the hands of Ellis. Ellis into a double team. Goes out the back door. What a beautiful feed there. Martin can't hang on to it, though, and it's out of bounds. And it's back to Raceland. Newman and Waller return as Arnett and, Sutton will return. And then a turnover in the backcourt. Here's Hicks, starts to attack, curls it back out to Spurlock. Catch and shoot three, yes! Jacob Spurlock torching the nets. 25-7, Spurlock's 11th point in this ball game. Here's Sutton. Back out to Newman. Jacob Waller wants a three from the corner right side, no. Spurlock with a rebound. Hicks wants a three, it's on the way, it's good. 28-7, Boyd County in front. 6 of 7 from downtown Tripletown. Parker Eisen with an answer, no. Rolls off the backside though. Landon Newman with a three, can't get it home. And then Eisen puts it up and in. 20 seconds to play here in the first period. Ellis, he'll want a three, and that one's off the mark right side. Cole Hicks with the rebound. Here's Ellis working it inside, has it blocked away. Three from the wing, Cole Hicks. And that takes us to the end of one quarter. 31-9, Boyd County in front. Quarter number 2 when we return after this on the Cool Hit Sports Network.
Pure Country Chevrolet in Grayson is working hard every day buying and trading for the nicest used vehicles in the area. With over 150 used cars in our huge dealer inventory, odds are we'll have the car you want at the price you need. And as always, we'll buy your vehicle even if you don't buy one of ours. We also have new rides arriving daily, so come out. Look us over for your next auto need. With 4 locations, we're easy to get to, so don't wait. Come and let us help you have the vehicle you deserve at the best deal every time. On the web, purecountryauto.com, or call us 606-474-5116. Pure Country Chevrolet, find new roads.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
31-9, our score through one quarter of play. Boyd County torching the net, 7 of 9 from beyond the arc. Jacob Spurlock has 11, Cole Hicks with 9. And the Rams will start with the basketball to start quarter number 2, and off we go. Newman in the backcourt, brings it across the midcourt stripe in front of Red Holbrook. And then a foul on the far sideline. As they'll get that one on Alex Martin, his first team's 3rd. And now a timeout requested, I believe, by the Lions, a 30-second timeout. So taking a look at the upcoming schedule for the Lions. They'll be back in action Thursday night against Elliott County. They take on the road Friday to Perry County Central, back home on Saturday against Harlan County. Then next week, they'll close things out against Russell on Monday, Morgan County on the road Tuesday, and East Carter Thursday in Grayson. And we'll have the action for that East Carter game right here on Cool TV. Stay tuned with us at the half. We'll check out the scoring and stats from this one. Lions coming out blistering hot. Here's an entry pass to Sutton. Turnaround off the window, no good. Had a good look, couldn't get it to stay down. In transition, Red Holbrook fires a triple. That one's no good. And then a whistle and a foul on the other end. We'll get it on Holbrook. That's his first, team's fourth. And Holden Topping will go to the line and shoot 2. Topping a 58.8% free throw shooter. Free throw is up, is good. Arnett back in. Waller steps off. Second free throw on the way. Gets that one to go home as well. Here comes Christian Large back in. There's Holbrook. Drops it inside. Martin high up off the window, no good. Rebound there by Garrett Crum. Here's Spurlock off the elbow, no good, but Martin follows with the stick back. 33-11. 7 minutes to go here in the opening half. Here's Newman. Gives it off to Large. Large off the left side, and he's fouled on the way up. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. We'll get them on Alex Martin. That's his second. And Large to the free throw line for 2. 70.7% free throw shooter is the leading scorer for the Rams. First one is up, is good by Large. 33-12. Here comes Hicks and Taylor back in. Spurlock will take a seat, as will Martin. Second one for Large finds its mark as well. Large with 4. Hicks feeds it off to Taylor. Taylor finds a seam to the rack, stops on the block, gives it off to Holbrook, dumps it underneath. And then Trey Holbrook tried to feed it back to him, and it was stolen away. There's Newman in transition, can't get the runner to stay home. Arnett with a stick back. Lions quickly in transition. Here's a 3 ball off the mark by Drew Smith. Rebound up, no good. And then a foul underneath. Should be now just a ball kicked out of bounds. Here's Hicks back to Taylor. Red Holbrook will circle the wagons, leading 33-15 inside of 6 minutes to go. Hicks off to Taylor. Taylor, 10-footer, no good. Rebound Arnett. Parker Ison right to the rack. Got in a little bit too deep. Arnett with the offensive rebound. Ison's 3 ball up, no good. Long 3 by Drew Smith, good. You could put a Texas Longhorn between the distance of that triple. 36-15. Here's Newman. Gets to the elbow, loses his dribble, now looks for some relief. Pivots 3 times, finally gets it away. Boyd County tonight, 8 of 13 from long range. Here's Arnett, back to Large. Large stops right elbow, 15-footers, pure. Nice take there by Christian Large for his 6th point of the night. Holbrook starts to attack on the baseline. Stops in the corner. Hounded there by Christian. Large spins out of it. Gets it out to Hicks. Hicks knifes his way through, puts it in the left hand, left it up too strong. Large fighting for the rebound underneath. And did we get the timeout by the Rams? I believe we did. Full timeout, back in 60 seconds on the Cool Hit Sports Network.
At James Do It Best Hardware, we are not just another hardware store, we are your hometown home improvement partners, offering personalized service to help you get the job done right the first time. We are also your local steel dealer. At James Do It Best Hardware, our people make the difference.
I love James Do It Best Hardware Store.
James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street in Olive Hill, Kentucky.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
4:25 to go here in the half. 36-17, Boyd County in front of Raceland. James Carr, happy to have you along with us here tonight. Our executive producer for tonight's game, Ben Spicer. Felicia Collier and Austin Ray on courtside cameras doing a fabulous job. As always, happy to have everyone here tonight on Cool TV. Out of the timeout, Newman working on Griffin Taylor as he comes across the midcourt stripe. Showing off the ball handling skills. He'll back it out above the volleyball line. Gives it off to Arnett. Boyd County now in a man-to-man. Arnett pitches it off to Eisen. Out to Newman. Newman stops on the left side, goes back to Wallace. Wallace finds a seam to the rack, puts up a shot. We're going the other way. Rotating over was Red Holbrook. And Wallace whistled for the offensive foul, team's fourth. Jacob Spurlock returns. Drew Smith steps off. Holbrook gets to the rack off the right side. Way too stiff, though. No Wallace with a rebound. And then a ball thrown away by the Rams. Out in transition, here's Ellis off the left side. Window good. Nice find there by Holbrook to get it out to Ellis as he puts up his 8th point of the night. Large wants a three ball, has got it. A Ram Pharmacy three ball goes down for the junior. And then Hicks quickly the other way for two. His 11th of the ball game. 20-point lead for the Lions inside of 3 to go. Apologies on the clock. The button is not working. There we go. I think we're good to go now. Spurlock swirls in and out, no good. Rebound out by Parker Eisen. Some subs back on for the Rams. Sutton, Topping, and Waller back on. Large will step off. Eisen and Wallace. Here's Ellis. Now Taylor. And then a foul as he goes up and takes a hard spill to the deck. Look at that on Newman. That's his second. And Griffin Taylor to the line shooting two. 83.1% free throw shooter. First one is up. Flies through. One more for Taylor. Hits them both. Taylor's first points of the night, 42-20. Newman working on Taylor. On the left side, Sutton trying to get position underneath. Trying to force the pass inside, and it's stolen away. Here's a pitch out to Taylor off the right side and gets the friendly roll. Strong take there by Taylor as he puts up 4 quick ones. In transition, Arnett to Newman. Left side 3 on the way, no. Rebound Holbrook. Step back 3, yes. Cole Hicks, 14th of the night. 27-point edge for the Lions. Arnett stops at the elbow. Shot up no good. Ellis with a nice box out and a rebound. Holbrook curls it back to Ellis. He'll step in for a 3. No. Ball tipped around underneath. Arnett comes away with a rebound. Here's Topping in the lane. Fires up the floater. Good. 47-22. 60 seconds to play. Here's Spurlock for 3, gets the roll. A Cisco Properties 3-ball for Spurlock, his 14th. 50-22 here at the break. 47 seconds to play before halftime. Here's Topping next to the bench of the Lions. Brings it off to Waller. Left side 3 on the way, no. Holbrook plucks it from the air. 32 seconds. Here's Taylor off the left side floater up good. Griffin Taylor with 6. All of those coming here in this final 2 minutes of the quarter, and the lead's out to 30. There's Waller on the wing. Inside Sutton, put it on the deck, turn around off the window, good. Connor Sutton's 6th point of the night. 7 seconds to play in the half. Here's Hicks. Brings it off to Holbrook, has it raked away, turns around, throws up a heave, and comes up short. And that'll take us to the end of the first half. Raceland trailing 52-24 at the half is our score. Halftime when we return after this on the Cool Hit Sports Network.
Does your gas station or convenience store need a facelift? If so, call River City Builders at 473-4112 for your remedy. Big or small projects, River City Builders is a company for all your needs. We have extensive experience in the petroleum industry, from routine gas dispenser and canopy maintenance to above-ground, underground tank and piping work to full-blown remodels and new builds. Call River City Builders at 473-4112 for all your petroleum needs. We'll cover your back and keep your customers pumping gas.
For those on the go, the smoothie connoisseur, the break room favorite, and for those that just never quite have it all, Clark's has what you need to keep your day on track. Make life easier and keep your busy schedule moving forward with everything you need at Clark's. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Hi, my name is Brian Horton, Mission Strategist for the Churches of the Greenup Baptist Association. We exist to revitalize, mobilize, and multiply New Testament churches in Northeast Kentucky and the world. The Churches of the Greenup Association are moving forward together in the Great Commission work. If you live in Lawrence, Boyd, Greenup, Carter, or Elliott counties, I want to invite you to attend one of the Greenup Baptist churches this coming Sunday. Once there, I know you will find a community of people who will welcome you and love you. For more information, go to greenupbaptist.org.
In addition to the Greenup location, Stultz Pharmacy's newest location is at 437 James Hanna Drive in South Shore, but has retained the name you know and love, McDonald Pharmacy, with the same great service you'll find in the Greenup location, with free delivery service and their convenient drive-thru. Get your vaccinations and allergy shots, and of course, great prescription service at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup and McDonald Pharmacy, James Hanna Drive, South Shore.
Stultz Pharmacy.
Time here in the Palace. Raceland dance team on the floor showing off the moves. Boyd County showing off the moves here tonight as well as they're out to a 52-34 lead here at the half. Let's run you back through this one as Boyd County outscored Raceland 31-9. They've been splashing down triples from all over the place. The Rams showed some fight there in the second quarter, only trailed by a margin of 6 in the frame, 21-15. But the Lions have been pretty much on point from long range. They were 7 of 8 at one point. They're 10 of 18 at the half. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll dig into the numbers and get you ready for the second half of play. 52-24, our score at the break. Halftime show when we continue after this on the Cool Hit Sports Network.
You know, financial security begins at home with home ownership. If you've been putting off looking for a home because you think you can't afford it, you owe it to yourself to check out Members Choice Credit Union. Members Choice Credit Union has programs for first-time home buyers and more to help put you in the home of your dreams. Call, click, or stop by Members Choice Credit Union today.
Members Choice Credit Union, NMLS 411945, Equal Housing Lender. Call for additional information. Other restrictions may apply.
With winter around the corner, it's time to tame or to remove those trees that could damage your property and cost you thousands of dollars in repairs. Don't wait until it's too late. Call the tree experts at Orcutt's Tree Service and Stump Removal at 606-356-8850 to schedule your free estimate. Orcutt's Tree Service and Stump Removal in Olive, Kentucky are proud sponsors of local high school sports.
When you shop and invest locally, you put in motion a sequence of actions which multiplies the money that is available in our area to create jobs and provide emergency services, police, and fire protection, as well as improving the quality of education in our local schools. Shop and invest locally whenever you can. First in People's Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC. We are the home office.
Raceland Christian Church, 210 Caroline Road, wishes all of our area athletes the best as they compete in their respective seasons. May you be encouraged by your church family to run with endurance the race set before you in such a way as pleases Jesus so that you gain the prize that never fades away. Raceland Christian Church meets Sunday at 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. at 210 Caroline Road, Raceland. Visit us online at racelandchristian.com.
Halftime here in the Palace, 52-24 our score. Let's take a look at our first half stats. Boyd County, hang on just a second, our stats did not work where they were supposed to. Give me a moment here, I'll get them updated. Boyd County has been pretty much on point from the word go in this one. That one's my fault there, Ben Spicer. Now let's get those up there. There we go. 52-24. And, yeah, I messed up too. Put that one on me. Either way, we know what it is. 55.9%, 19 of 34 from the field. 10 of 18, 55.6% from beyond the arc. 4 for 4, a perfect 100% from the free throw line. 83.3% from the charity stripe. And they've got 14 rebounds and only 3 turnovers in this opening half of play. There we go. We'll just do that live. Leading the way, Cole Hicks, Jacob Spurlock with 14 points each. Jason Ellis has 8, Griffin Taylor with 6. Drew Smith, that long-range 3. As I said, you could put a longhorn in between it to measure it. Alex Martin has 2, Red Holbrook with 5. For the Raceland Rams, 40.9% from the field. That's 9 of 22. 1 of 10 from three-point land. That's 10%. 83.3%, 5 of 6 from the free throw line. 13 rebounds, 9 turnovers in the opening half. Christian Lawrence leads the way with 9. Connor Sutton has 6. 52-24, our score at the half. We'll take a break when we return. Second half action here from the Palace on the Cool Hit Sports Network.
Hey fans, would you do anything to support your team? What about switching your checking account? With Ashland Credit Union's debit card, you can support your favorite team without changing your spending habits. Every time you make an eligible purchase with your debit card, Ashland Credit Union donates 10 cents on your behalf to the Senior Assistance Program. So come on in and sign up for your team debit card at Ashland Credit Union, 1300 Central Avenue in Ashland. Membership eligibility required, federally insured by NCUA.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts, and salads. A tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Doubt, stress, anxiety, frustration, that was yesterday. Today is your day to get back on track to a brighter future. At Ashland Community and Technical College, we're open and ready to help now. With ridiculously affordable, amazingly flexible classes that can lead to highly paid positions in IT, healthcare, and more. The real world's tough, but not as tough as you. Visit kctcs.edu/find your career.
Gillum Drug, 1237 Carter Avenue, Ashland, is a locally owned pharmacy devoted to providing excellent customer service. Not found at the chain drug stores, Gillum Drug carries over-the-counter meds, wonderful seasonal decor, creek bottom candles, jewelry, and specializes in skincare products. Gillum Drug offers allergy shots and all immunizations with no appointment needed, and Gillum Drug will treat you like family. Stop by today and experience it. Gillum Drug, 1237 Carter Avenue, Ashland, next to Domino's.
The band rocking it out here tonight. Little Sweet Caroline, if you will. Melissa Berkshire doing a little band direction, playing the big fancy. I don't know if that's some type of a trumpet or what is what she's got going on there, but she's got our kids rocking it out here for the halftime festivities here in the Palace. Rams out on the floor going through their pregame warm-ups. Boyd County just finishing up theirs, heading back over to the bench, getting things ready to roll here for the second half of action. 52-24 our score at the half. Boyd County torching the nets. They came out of the gate firing 31-9 through the first quarter. And again, catching Raceland on a night to where the Rams playing shorthanded, not without the services of Connor Thacker and Jacob Gauze. Those two lead the team with rebounding. Thacker and Gauze second and third in scoring. And that's a huge piece of the puzzle missing for this team, as they've had to go down the bench back in the starting lineup. Jonah Arnett, Noah Wallace getting his first start here tonight. So Sutton, who was a player that didn't start with the Rams at the beginning of the season, they thought he was gone to an injury. I wish the cheerleader right now that's making funny faces at our camera could see what she's actually looking like on TV right now. We need to turn around and take a picture of her face right now as she's yelling at our camera operator. Either way, second half underway. Here's Ellis. Looks back door, gives it off to Taylor. Taylor stops, gives it off. Fade away by Spurlock is good, his 16th. 54-24. Here's Newman. Off to Arnett. Arnett stops, pulls the trigger, left that one short. Ahead Taylor. Feeds it back out to Holbrook in transition. Three's on the way, good. A Cisco Properties three ball by Red Holbrook. 57-24. There's Large, loses the handle on the peel, picks it up on the near sideline. Goes to the elbow, gives it out. Now he's tied up. Out to Newman. Newman tight roping behind the back. Nice move there. Landon Newman drops it off to Wallace. Wallace draws contact underneath, and he's going to the line for 2. We'll get that one on Spurlock, his first, team's first of the half. And Noah Wallace to the free throw line for 2. Wallace's first one is up, no good. One more for Wallace. Second one on the way, swirls in and out. Holbrook pulls down the rebound, his 4th of the evening. Hicks in transition, buries a triple. 17 for him. Another Cisco Properties 3-ball. And that, my friends, is a running clock the rest of the way. Here's Large from his bench. Off the front iron, no good. Spurlock takes the rebound. Ellis on the baseline. Curls it off to Red Holbrook. 3 from the right corner, no good. Rebound comes off on the baseline to Christian Large. Here's Sutton. Hook shot in the lane, up no good. Holbrook with another rebound. Spurlock in transition. That one way too stiff. Sutton skies for the rebound. Newman races ahead. Gives it off to Wallace. Wallace off the right side. Can't get the friendly roll. And it's knocked out of bounds. Here's Topping back in for Noah Wallace. And it'll be Raceland basketball. Lob into Sutton. Goes back out to Newman. Step back 3 from the corner. No. Red Holbrook in transition. Can't finish. Here's Newman racing ahead. Gives it off to Sutton, and he just loses it out of bounds. Parker Ison back in. And Newman will step off. Here's Ellis. Holbrook from the wing. 3-ball good. Red Holbrook with 11. Another Cisco Properties 3-ball. 13 threes in this basketball game by the Lions. They lead at 63-24. Here's a lob backside to Sutton. It's stolen away by Holbrook. Hicks comes near side. Lobs it inside. Ellis off the window. Left side good. 65-24. Parker Ison from the corner. 3-ball, got it. A Ram Pharmacy triple for Parker Ison, his 5th point of the night. 65-27. Spurlock and 1. And a chance at a 3-point play coming up for the freshman. We'll get it on Sutton. That's his 2nd, team's 1st. Charles Welch coming on, replacing Sutton. Waller returns. Free throw is up, is good. And then Arnett.
For 2.
Shot on the front of the rim, no good by Holbrook, but Martin with the follow and the tip back. And then a 3-ball from Parker Eisen. Another Ram Pharmacy 3-ball from him. Here's Hicks. Step in from about 13. Tickles a twine as he drops in his 19th of the night. Here's Arnett working on Spurlock. Lobs it out to Waller. Right side Eisen wants another 3. No, front iron short. Here's a lob out, trying to get the dunk up there to Holbrook. He couldn't connect. And then the Rams grab the rebound and throw it out of bounds. Trying to get the clock caught up here with the running clock, guys. Drew Smith back in. And Garrett Crum coming in for his first action. Minute 40 to play here in the third. Finger roll from Alex Martin is good. Arnett right side, no good. Rebound Holbrook. Here's Garrett Crum, wants a 3, he's got it. Jumps off the bench and splashes home the 14th 3-ball of the night. A Cisco Properties 3-ball for Garrett Crum. Here's Arnett. Tries to lob it off underneath and has it stolen away. Here's a give inside. And Ethan Rardon. I guess we'll call him Reardon. 79-32, 43 seconds to play here in the third. Eisen. Waller out of the corner. Waller starts on the baseline, gives it off to Welsh. Gets it back, 3 out of the corner, too stiff. And then a tie-up and a jump ball. That gives the basketball back to the Rams. 12 seconds to go. They're going to have to hustle to get this one in. Here's Welch. Off the window, in and out, no good. And that'll take us to the end of the third. 79-32 our score. Fourth quarter when we return after this on the Co-Ed Sports Network.
The award-winning florist All That Blooms has a new location, 402 East Main Street, across from Pritchard Elementary in Grayson, with gifts for all occasions including birthdays, sympathy, holidays, and anniversaries. Shop Monday and Tuesday 9 to 5, Wednesday 9 to 2, Thursday 9 to 5, and Saturday 9 to noon, closed on Sunday. Call 474-0390 for All That Blooms at 402 East Main, your full-service florist serving Grayson and surrounding areas. Check them out on Facebook, allthatblooms.com. That's BLOOMZ.
When you shop Grayson Sporting Goods, you're supporting a great family-owned business with new owners and team sales. To celebrate, get all your high school gear, including high school spirit wear. Grayson Sporting Goods also does embroidery and vinyl transfers. Open Monday through Friday, 10 to 5, and Saturday, 10 to 3. Check with Grayson Sporting Goods for extended seasonal hours.
Boyd County with the basketball to start the fourth and final stanza. Drew Smith in the keyhole. Feeds it off to Reardon, and Reardon with a floater in the lane is up and good. 81-32. The ball raked away. Nice hustle play there by Parker Eisen. Here's Smith, tied up in the keyhole. And then the jump ball gives it back to Raceland. Eisen wants another three. Turnover in the backcourt. And then Waller knocks home the three. Ross Burton picks up the foul. And Drew Smith to the line, shooting two. Clock will pause on the free throw, so we'll stop at 5:59. Smith, an 85.7% free throw shooter on the season. One more. Can't get it there. Welch with a rebound. And then a turnover in the backcourt. Here's Alex Martin going off the left side for the bucket. 83-37. Here's Eisen being hounded there by Smith. Gives it off to Waller. Eisen a long two off the window, no good. And Waller with a follow in the stick back. Waller for two. Martin with a straightaway three in and out, no good. Waller with a rebound. Here's Burton. Gets in the lane, gives it off to Sutton. Nice little touch pass there. And Sutton touches it off the window as he picks up his 8th of the night. And then Drew Smith lines up a three ball and knocks it home. A Cisco Properties three ball. And then ball out of bounds. We'll say the Rams force the turn or calls the turnover, so it's back to Boyd. Three ball up, no good. And then Sutton with the putback.
Sutton gets the roll.
Another three ball by Drew Smith. He has 9 points, all from long range, 89-43. Inside of 4 to play here in the ball game. And then Parker Eisen buries a triple. A Ram Pharmacy three ball by him for his 13th tonight. That leads the Rams. And then Martin off the right side. And the Rams burn a timeout. Full timeout back in 60 seconds on the Cool Hit Sports Network.
Are you having trouble keeping your parking lot lit? Is customer safety one of your top priorities? If so, call River Cities Builders at 473-4112 for all your lighting needs. We have bucket truck and boom crane truck services. We have extensive experience in exterior lighting and parking lot lighting maintenance. No need to ever be in the dark again. Remember, call River Cities Builders at 473-4112 for all your lighting needs. We will light your path to success.
For those on the go, the smoothie connoisseur, the break room favorite, and for those that just never quite have it all, Clark's has what you need to keep your day on track. Make life easier and keep your busy schedule moving forward with everything you need at Clark's. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
There's a nice take by Waller off the right side. Waller puts in his 7th of the evening. Crum on the baseline. Goes with an up and under scoop shot. Nice take by him. His 5th point this evening. Waller on the baseline, left it short, gets his rebound, fights for it in a tie up underneath. And the jump ball will send it the other direction. Running clock here the rest of the way. 93-48. Boyd County raced out to a 31-9 lead in the first quarter. Blistering the nets here tonight. 16 three-pointers in the ball game. Here's another 3 on the way. That one's too stiff, and then a foul on a push-off from behind. James Smith whistled for the foul. And a ball turned over out at midcourt. Shot up by Marcus Lewis, no good. Rebound Connor Sutton. Here's Waller. Floater off the right side, up no good. Rebound Smith. Reardon for a 3, no. Long rebound rolls out to the feet of Waller. Here's Eisen off the right side, good. Nice feed there by Ross Burton. 93-50. Floater in the lane by Smith, gets his own rebound and falls down out of bounds as he throws it into his bench. Inside of a minute to go. Stay tuned with us after the ball game. We'll check stats and scoring in this one. Try to grab a quick word from both coaches as well. Here's Waller. Back out to Eisen. Now Sutton with the basketball. Loses his dribble. He's tied up. Tries to go back door. Welch fighting for it. Tips it back into Burton. There's a cross-court pass. Waller trying to save it and loses it out of bounds. So the Lions should be able just to dribble this one out and pick up win number 19 on the season, their 8th consecutive. And the final score here tonight is going to be 93-50. Valiant effort by the Rams, who were shorthanded out of the gate. 2 starters missing and Christian Large playing sick. But Boyd County is as advertised. They are the real deal, and they showed it here tonight with a hearty win, 93-50, your final score. Post-game when we return after this on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
Hey, I'm Aaron.
And I'm Michael. Come see us at Bowman's.
Bowman's can do frame repair. They have a downdraft bake oven for a factory paint finish. And they get your vehicle back to its pre-accident condition with qualified iCar Gold certified technicians. Bowman's is also an ASE certified mechanical shop, providing transmission flushes, steering and suspension services, AC service, oil changes, and tune-ups. That's Bowman's Auto Service, Lexington Avenue in Flatwoods. Call 836-0837. Visit Eastside Kids Boutique in Grayson for the best selection of clothing for boys and girls, including newborns. Eastside Kids Boutique has affordable clothing for every season, including t-shirts, sweaters, hats, and more. Eastside Kids Boutique even has items for that special lady in your life, including home decor, clothing, jewelry, accessories, gift baskets, and more. That's Eastside Kids Boutique, 603 East Main Street in Grayson. Call 606-475-1683 or visit them on Facebook, Eastside Kids Boutique in Grayson.
Hello, I'm Michael Bowling, Senior Vice President of Kentucky Farmers Bank. When you do business with Kentucky Farmers Bank, you're making an investment in your community. Your money stays local, we never sell your loan, and in turn, we invest in local families, churches, schools, and charities. We believe in our community, and that's why we are the better bank for loans.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for loans since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com, member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
For those on the go, the smoothie connoisseur, the break room favorite, and for those that just never quite have it all, Clark's has what you need to keep your day on track. Make life easier and keep your busy schedule moving forward with everything you need at Clark's. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
We all embark on times in our lives when we could use a little help. Whether you need support caring for a senior, an adult with a disability, a veteran, or a loved one recovering from surgery or other health events, First Light Home Care is here for you. When you choose First Light, you get more than a caregiver. Schedule a complimentary consultation by calling 606-393-0669 for companion care and personal care. First Light Home Care is here for you.
Final here tonight, 93-50. Boyd County wins this one. Let's take you back through how this one went down. It was the Lions out of the gate, 31-9. They were lighting it up from downtown Tripletown. 7 of 8 from beyond the arc to start the contest as Boyd County in the ball game hit 16 threes, 7 of those in the first half. Raceland pulls in a nice second quarter, 21-15, the score there. Boyd County outscores Raceland 27-8 out of the locker room. The Rams win the fourth quarter 18-14. 93-50, your final score. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll take a look at some numbers from this one. Coach Randy Anderson will join me on the other side of that break as well. That's as we continue here in the postgame show on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
If you're looking for the best pizza in Carter County, look no further than Tyler's Pizza. Also, be sure to check out our daily lunch specials, wings, salads, subs, sandwiches, dinners, sides, desserts, and our world-famous Thai Zone. Tyler's Pizza, 120 Cross Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-4583. Tyler's Pizza is a proud supporter of local high school sports.
Pure Country Chevrolet in Grayson is working hard every day buying and trading for the nicest used vehicles in the area. With over 150 used cars in our huge dealer inventory, odds are we'll have the car you want at the price you need. And as always, we'll buy your vehicle even if you don't buy one of ours. We also have new rides arriving daily, so come out. Look us over for your next auto need. With 4 locations, we're easy to get to, so don't wait. Come and let us help you have the vehicle you deserve at the best deal every time. On the web, purecountryauto.com or call us 606-474-5116. Pure Country Chevrolet, find new roads.
The award-winning florist All That Blooms has a new location, 402 East Main Street, across from Pritchard Elementary in Grayson, with gifts for all occasions, including birthdays, sympathy, holidays, and anniversaries. Shop Monday and Tuesday 9 to 5, Wednesday 9 to 2, Thursday 9 to 5, and Saturday 9 to noon. Closed on Sunday. Call 474-0390 for All That Blooms at 402 East Main, your full-service florist serving Grayson and surrounding areas. Check them out on Facebook, allthatblooms.com. That's BLOOMZ.
Gillum Drug, 1237 Carter Avenue, Ashland, is a locally owned pharmacy devoted to providing excellent customer service. Not found at the chain drug stores, Gillum Drug carries over-the-counter meds, wonderful seasonal decor, creek bottom candles, jewelry, and specializes in skincare products. Gillum Drug offers allergy shots and all immunizations with no appointment needed, and Gillum Drug will treat you like family. Stop by today and experience it. Gillum Drug, 1237 Carter Avenue, Ashland, next to Domino's.
Hey, this is Greg Gibson with Greg Gibson Insurance, and just an announcement, I'm retiring from Major League Baseball. This will be my final season. After 24 years as Major League umpire, I'm ready to become a full-time insurance guy. So anyway, if you haven't heard about us, check us out on the web, www.greggibsoninsurance.com. Give us a call today. Stop by. We'd love to talk to you about your insurance. Give us a call today. It's Greg Gibson Insurance, helping you make the right call.
Back here in post-game coverage on the Cool Hits Sports Network, James Collier now joined with Boyd County head coach Randy Anderson. Coach, they said you guys are on the clock. They were holding up a 3. I thought they were asking for another 3. 16, by the way, tonight, and you and I were talking there in the break. 17 was the score record that you guys had against Fairview earlier. You shot the ball well, and you shot the ball well early.
We did, and that was kind of the talk in the pregame. You know, had 3 really good wins at the end of the week last week. That target, if it was on your back, is now on your chest, and how you going to handle it? Let's go out and play suffocating defense like an anaconda, and then we just shot the ball extremely well. So.
Well, I said in the first half there, the way you guys were playing that 3-quarter diamond press, it was like the breath of a dragon coming on the back of your neck. You were down their necks the entire way, and you stayed on the whole time.
Yeah, I mean, that's just something that we've kind of put in here of late. You just never know. Come postseason, maybe try to speed someone up or kind of just change the pace and the flow of everything. And so have been working on that for a couple weeks and felt like it's getting better.
You passed up good shots for great shots tonight, and there was a couple of those that you had the ball at the basket and skip it out in the wing for those 3. And you could tell guys were feeling it. When you get that mojo, you can kind of tell the way this team, the way they swing it around, they know where the good shot is.
They do. I mean, that's been the funnest part of coaching this bunch is they're not selfish, and they do really, really like each other. They have a good time, and man, if they hear one more, they'll pass it. And so especially early tonight, I think you really could tell that, you know, our guys understand our team, our guys understand our chemistry, and it was good to see Jason Ellis step out and hit 2 threes tonight, and that's kind of a part of his game that he's really worked on, especially the last month and a half. And so just really pleased, just the way we started, and there didn't seem to be any lax from what we did this weekend.
When you have a guy like Ellis that can step out and hit that long-range jump shot, how much more does that expand the floor for what defenses have to do?
Oh, that's huge. You know, I mean, when you got a guy that he's not just a pick-and-roll guy, you know, he can extend it one more level. It does. It opens up drive lanes, and our guys, I feel, are pretty skilled with the ball. And 2 dribbles in a gap like that, they're either going to get to the rim or they're going to pitch for a clear 3. So. Anyway.
8 in a row, and you're peaking at the right time. This is where teams want to be, getting ready just a little bit over a week and a half going into district tournament play.
Yeah, it feels really good. We got Elliott at home on Thursday, then we go on the road to Perry Central on Friday night, and then come back against a really good Harlan County team on Saturday. And so good test week once again, and then 3 more next week, and then districts here.
Coach, nice win tonight. Always a pleasure, my friend.
You too, brother. And by the way, your shirt's awesome.
Thanks, baby.
I like it.
I did it just for you.
I appreciate it.
Coach Randy Anderson joining you here in the postgame show. We'll take our final break. When we return, we'll talk with Joe Bryan and wrap it up here tonight from the Palace. Lions win this one. Our coverage continues after this on the Cool Hit Sports Network.
We can dig it at Callahan Excavating. If you need drainage work, demolition work, mobile home lot preparation, pond cleaning, slip repairs, service line installation, parking lot or driveway work, or help with many other projects, contact Callahan Excavating at 606-225-0570. Callahan Excavating are proud supporters of local high school sports. With winter around the corner, it's time to tame or to remove those trees that could damage your property and cost you thousands of dollars in repairs. Don't wait until it's too late. Call the tree experts at Orcutt's Tree Service and Stump Removal at 606-356-8850 to schedule your free estimate. Orcutt's Tree Service and Stump Removal in Olive Hill, Kentucky are proud sponsors of local high school sports.
We all embark on times in our lives when we could use a little help. Whether you need support caring for a senior, an adult with a disability, a veteran, or a loved one recovering from surgery or other health events, First Light Home Care is here for you. When you choose First Light, you get more than a caregiver. Schedule a complimentary consultation by calling 606-393-0669 for companion care and personal care. First Light Home Care is here for you.
At James Do It Best Hardware, we are not just another hardware store, we are your hometown home improvement partners, offering personalized service to help you get the job done right the first time. We are also your local steel dealer. At James Do It Best Hardware, our people make the difference.
I love James Do It Best Hardware Store.
James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street in Olive Hill, Kentucky.
When you shop Grayson Sporting Goods, you're supporting a great family-owned business with new owners and team sales. To celebrate, get all your high school gear, including high school spirit wear. Grayson Sporting Goods also does embroidery and vinyl transfers. Open Monday through Friday, 10 to 5, and Saturday, 10 to 3. Check with Grayson Sporting Goods for extended seasonal hours.
Back here in post-game coverage on the Cool Hit Sports Network, joined now with Joe Bryan. And, Coach, you kind of summed it up best. You said you don't really compare war with sports, but tonight it seemed like you were standing there looking at the tanks coming at you. Yeah, it was a really good basketball team. You're shorthanded, and that's not a good combination.
No, yeah, I mean, we're shorthanded, and then, you know, they're good already. When they shoot it like that, it'd be really hard for anybody to beat them.
What did you like about what you saw for your team? Again, you went down early. They blitzed you out of the gate. But, you know, there in the second quarter, you really stood tall, only fell behind 6 more after that.
Yeah, I mean, our kids continue to play hard and battle. You know, we got a pretty good group of kids, and, you know, their demeanor doesn't change. They continue to play. You know, a lot that's because Landon Newman, our point guard, is so, you know, he's just such a tough kid mentally and physically. So, you know, they just continue to battle, and I was proud of them for that.
Connor Sutton's a kid that you didn't even think you were going to have him this year. Surgery turned out to be much better than what expected, and he gets back on the floor, gets his feet up underneath him, and he's really becoming a nice post presence for you guys.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a weird year because we all preseason, you know, we game plan for 2 bigs, you know, how people can guard 2 6'6" and above kids. So we only install offenses, we get ready for that, and then boom, right there, week before the season starts, he's out, told he's out for the year. So, you know, we switch things up. You go back to the drawing board with 1 big. So we do that, and then the kid has surgery. He's supposed to be out the year, and the doctor says, oh, no, you know, 4 weeks, he can probably come back. Well, now he's back, and we're trying to figure it out. But, again, Gau's out tonight, so, you know, back to the 1 post. So we're continuing to work at it. But he's done a good job of getting himself back in shape. He's got a great soft touch. Just happy he's playing, happy for him as an individual and as a person.
The remaining games that you have this season, there's none bigger than these next 2 coming up, Lewis County and Greenup. Again, win those 2. Russell takes care of business against Greenup. It's going to put you in a 3-way tie and a draw for the district to stay out of that matchup with Russell and that top seed. How big are those 2 games as you approach those? Again, first off, Lewis County here Friday night.
Yeah, I mean, they're big games. There's no doubt about it. As you know and I know, we've been around this a long time. In the 6th, 3rd District tournament, it really doesn't matter. But you always want to set yourself up with the best possible situation. So, you know, that's what we hope to do. We've got to take care of business. You know, it's funny you say as soon as I walked in the locker room, I just erased the board and wrote those 2 names up, Lewis and Greenup. That's all that matters right now. Doesn't matter what we've done in the past this year, wins, losses, all A wins, you know, a bad streak here lately. It really doesn't matter. It's up to 2 games now, and we'll figure out, you know, what to do after we figure out who we have in the district.
Coach, always a pleasure, my friend.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate
Thank you. Joe Bryan joining us here in post-game. Let's take a look at our final statistics in this one, and it'll wrap things up. MJ, you want to give me some statistics up here for us? Yep, down there. And there we go. MJ had to step in and fill in for Ben Spicer. Spicer tapped out on us. He's a lightweight. For Boyd County, 58.1% from the field, 36 of 62. 16 three-pointers in the ball game. They go 16 of 30 for 53.3%. Cole Hicks, 5 of 7 from long range. Red Holbrook, 3 for 6. 71.4% from the free throw line. That's 5 for 7. 28 rebounds, 6 turnovers. Hicks and Spurlock with 19. Red Holbrook has 11. Jason Ellis and Alex Martin each with 10. For the Rams, 42.6% from the field. That's 20 of 47. 5 of 19 from the on the arc, 26.3%. That's a nice addition from 1 for 10 in the first half. They go 4 for 9 in the second half of play. I got some nice looks there from Parker Eisen, who leads the way with 15 points tonight. 5 of 8 from the free throw line, 62.5%. 25 rebounds, 18 turnovers. Eisen again with 15. Connor Sutton finishes with an even 10. Christian Large had 9. Final score here in this one, 93-50. Boyd County with the win moves to 19-4. They've won 8 in a row. Raceland with the loss will fall to 12-14. Taking a look at the schedule coming up, Elliott County will visit the Lions over in Summit. That coming up on Thursday night. And for the Rams, they'll bring in a big one on Friday night. That's Lewis County. We'll have the call of that one right here on the Coed Sports Network. 7:10, our countdown to tip-off coverage begins. 7:30, we'll put it on the air. And a big 63rd District matchup in that one. A great job by all of our crew tonight. Felicia Collier and Austin Ray down on the courtside cameras doing a fabulous job as always. Ben Spicer jumping in, doing some work tonight on the production side, trying to get back in the midst of things like that. And MJ McKay having to come in and save the day. He finished up with a game, and Grayson swung by here to stop off for a second and closed out the final 2 minutes of the ball game and here in postgame. But our Coed Sports Network family here, amazing, and can't be more proud of all the work that they do. Again, your final score here this evening, Boyd County 93, Raceland 50. For MJ McKay, Felicia Collier, Austin Ray, Ben Spicer, and all the great folks at the Coed Sports Network, I'm James Collier saying good night, and thanks for tuning in to another broadcast. You've been watching another exciting high school basketball contest on the Cool Hit Sports Network and Cool TV. Tonight's game was brought to you in part by Clark's Pump and Shops of the Tri-State, River Cities Builders, A&A Porta Potties, Stoltz Pharmacy, Greg Gibson Insurance, Callahan's Excavate, James Do It Best Hardware, Ashland Credit Union, Trace Hermanos Mexican Restaurant, Members Choice Credit Union, Ashland Community and Technical College, the Greenup Baptist Association, First and People's Bank, Kentucky Farmers Bank, Pure Country Automotive, Raceland Christian Church, Orcut Tree Services, Gillum Drug, All That Blooms, Grayson Sporting Goods, Bowman's Auto and Collision Center, Eastside Kids Boutique, First Light Home Care, and Tyler's Pizza. This broadcast of high school basketball has been an exclusive sports presentation of the Cool Hit Sports Network and Cool TV.